What's up, everyone? Welcome to week 4 of Vlogger in Paradise, where we're talking about our happiest poker moments. I'm going to be talking about one that's interesting in that it's not my largest win. You know, when we talk about success in poker, so often we're thinking about the largest wins, the most amount of money we've won. In this case, you know, it was really about winning in a community that I was really excited about. You know, I've had this theme of the Run It Up community throughout my videos in the Vlogger in Paradise series, and you know, I really am committed to continuing that idea and thinking through like what it means to be happy. And you know, in some circumstances, happiness really is about, do you have access to things, or do you have the ability to pay for something? But a lot of times it comes from these other less tangible types of success. So I'm going to be talking about a win of a $265 mixed max tournament at Run It Up Reno in October of 2016, in which I beat MJ Gonzalez heads up. Some of you may know MJ as one of the coaches that Daniel Negreanu used a couple of years ago when he was starting to like rethink his strategies and think more about how GTO players play. So it's always fun to beat somebody like that heads up. He's quite good at poker. You know, I know that he has had some success elsewhere. So it's fun to play somebody and win in a tournament like that specifically. But furthermore, you know, I want to talk about the fact that this Run It Up was the third Run It Up ever, and it was one where I was really starting to develop my friendships within the community. And when you see the group of people with me in my winner's photo, you know, it's really that moment or this kind of round at Run It Up Reno where I'm developing those friendships that I now have fostered or kind of like flourished into the friendships that I have today. So it's fun to have these moments where you're thinking, right, you know, it's great to win a tournament, it's a lot of fun to win money, but it's been interesting that over the term of my friendships with those people, it's not really been that amount of money that changed my life, right? It's been having these people and having these friendships with people and supporting each other through other things that are happening and through other parts of our lives that have created the kind of joy or the happiness that I feel today about that moment. When I'm talking about this community, I'm not just talking about people who I meet sporadically or that I just talk to on Discord. I'm really talking about a community of people that I work with professionally or that I've talked hours and hours through hands with. Some of you may know that Will Butcher is my Japanese tutor for the My Ultimate Sweat Challenge. When we're doing these videos, Andy the Timid is the person helping me edit on the back end. You know, I couldn't do everything that we're involved in right now without some of this assistance, but it really like has changed my life in the way that these people support me and in the way that I support them. And it has made me both a better poker player, but somebody who is actually really passionate about being an ambassador for poker and somebody creating content for poker. And you know, I think that I would close this out by saying that different people play poker for different reasons. And for me, when I started playing, it was really about trying to find opportunities to make additional money. But what it has really become is about an opportunity to develop relationships and understand people and think about the way that the rest of the world looks at the poker community, because I feel very differently about poker than the way I feel like the people who talk to me from the outside world know about poker or what they think about poker from an outside perspective. So, you know, it feels like it's become part of my passion or part of my interest to think about the game both strategically and be able to think about the game in a way that I can communicate to other people you know, what the game is actually about, how it works, and how we can bring new players into the game. So when you're thinking about poker and when you're sitting at a table, think about what those people are at the table thinking about and what their interests are and what they're passionate about. Are they there just to make money? Or do they have their headphones on and their sunglasses on and they're taking it really seriously and they're thinking about every decision? Are they GTO specialists and they're sitting there thinking about every range that you could possibly have and working out the combinatorics of every situation? Or are they there having fun, playing with their friends, not afraid to lose a bit of money, you know, having just an interpersonal experience because they've chosen this game as a hobby rather than going to the golf course or going and fishing. So I want to say thanks for everybody that's paying attention to both my Ultimate Sweat and my Vlogger in Paradise experience. You know, it's been a really great journey, and I think that, you know, as we come to an end in both of these things, I really appreciate the community of people who have followed me on Twitter at Nathan Manuel, get information about everything I'm involved in, and have started to talk to me more and more about poker. Thank you for everybody's time, and I will see you next week for the last Vlogger in Paradise video. Thanks so much. Talk to you soon. Bye.